Meanwhile, in the background, someone who's very used to posing for these photographs at Olympic Games, Carl Lewis. 4 gold medals at the last games, 2 in the bag already, the 200 metres and the 4x100 metre relay still to come. And this, the first semi-final, and what a semi-final it is. We've got the Olympic champion in this, plus the 2nd and 3rd and 4th in the World Championships last year, all in one semi-final, and the Commonwealth champion. John Regis of Belgrave Harriers in Great Britain goes in lane number 1. In lane 2, Stefano Tilli of Italy. In 3, Robson de Silva of Brazil. In 4, Carl Lewis of America. In 5, Roy Martin, America. In 6, Atlee Mahorn of Canada. In 7, Ralf Lübke of West Germany. And in lane 8, Quénéhervé of France. The athlete's about to be called forward. There's John Regis right on the inside. 20.18 last season when he got the bronze in the World Championship. Hasn't hit that form this season, and the draw doesn't favour him really. He likes the sweeping outer lanes, middle and outer lanes. He's on the tight inside bend. John Regis in lane number 1. Best time this season, as opposed to 21.8 last season, is 20.47. Second in the 3A's 100 and 200 metre championship. Just shaking hands with Stefano Tilli there, the Italian, semi-finalist in the 84 Olympic 200 metres. That's Robson de Silva of Brazil, 4th in the World Championship last year, 6th in the 100 metres final here. Now 5th, of course, having moved up with Ben Johnson's disqualification. And this man moves up too, to get his gold medal, with Ben Johnson disqualified. Carl Lewis, who's now bidding to retain his 200 metre title. His teammate, Roy Martin, been very impressive in the qualifying rounds. 3rd in the American trials, 20.05 this season. Atlee Mahorn, the Commonwealth champion from Canada. The enormous figure of Ralf Lübke, the German 200 metre and 400 metre champion. And Quénéhervé of France right on the outside. A silver medal in the World Championships last year behind Calvin Smith. Very high quality semi-final. So they settle for the first semi-final in the men's 200 metres. The first 4 go into the final later this afternoon, which will be run at 7 o'clock in the morning, British summer time. Level break. And in fact, Mahorn has gone off very, very quickly indeed, the Commonwealth champion. Lewis now closing down. It was Mahorn off the bend, Quénéhervé on the near side, and Lewis was running to do. John Regis at the moment treading on the inside. And here comes De Silva of Brazil. Lewis stretches another gear though, and Lewis comes over in front. De Silva in 2nd place. Mahorn is 3rd, and a photograph between Tilli and Quénéhervé for 4th place. Roy Martin, the American number 3, goes out. And John Regis goes out, of course, as well. I think he's about 7th. The real battle was on for the 4th qualifying place. Just 4 going to the finals. Mahorn ran a very, very fast bend here, the Canadian in lane number 6, 3 from the outside. But Lewis closes down quickly as they come off the bend into the straight. De Silva of Brazil in the yellow vest. John Regis struggling on that tight inside bend at the moment. And Robson takes on Lewis. Mahorn starting to fade a little bit, but Martin's right out of it as well. And Lewis comes through to win it. In 2nd place, De Silva. 3rd is Mahorn, and the 4th place goes to Quénéhervé. Those 4 go into the final at 7 o'clock in the morning, British time. John Regis, I think, finished back in 8th place, 7th or 8th. Watching John on that bend, he was never happy, there's no question about that. Look at the angle he's leaning at. It was the worst possible draw for him. And he's really struggling to get any rhythm back at all. He's rolling. Very tight, very tense. He's very muscular, of course. Looks across in despair, really, because he knows he's got trouble. And I think, actually,